Welcome back to Cyberdex, where we're walking on treadmills. Look at him walk.
We're walking on treadmills.
Whoa! We fucking know. How do we know? Yes. Equip that. Hold on.
Blitzkrieg.
What? Where? Where do you see that?
No, I don't see it. I just saw Blitz, and it turned into Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg bop.
You know what Blitzkrieg actually means in German?
No.
It is attack or lightning war.
Ooh.
So my father taught me some German, and the only thing, so he told me Molasses Bahnhof, which is where's the train station. Spreche diese Deutsch is do you speak German? So I took everything I learned, and obviously I learned Mein Kampf,
Of course.
which is my struggle.
Uh-huh.
That was written by Adolf Hitler. It's actually a fairly good read.
You know, I don't doubt it, because the way he has to think has to be fucking mind-blowing.
It really is. And he's
thinks,
actually, you know, one of the main reasons he's such an angry person is because he got denied into art school.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Do you know what his first rebellion was?
To leave art school?
No. Well, I mean, he never got in. How could he leave?
He blew up the art school.
That's what made him so angry. Could you imagine what would happen if he probably could have been the next Picasso?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not gonna say Hitler was a genius because of what he did, but Hitler had the potential to be a fairly how do I say this? Influential person
on the world in a positive way.
As a positive person, yes.
Yeah.
He went the bad route, and that I think that's the true story of good and evil. He let the evil win, and he thought that the answer to all of his problems was to become the most powerful man in the world. And unfortunately, he did that by being extremely is it racist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because I don't know what the right word.
He was just like, Germans are
Prejudice is
Yeah.
the best word to use. He's just being extremely prejudiced, which is literally the root of evil.
Whoa.
Hating someone just because they don't look like you and or talk like you or share the same values that you do. Common sense isn't all that common. It has everything to do with where you live in the world. Common sense in New York isn't the same common sense in Texas. Common sense is relative to where you are geographically.
It's really fucked up.
Right?
So really fucked up.
So everything that you learn, it might be different from what someone else learns. And that doesn't make them the enemy. That just makes them slightly different, and that you should learn from that person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you come across someone that doesn't agree with you, that's not a bad thing. That's why I hate fucking... They're not millennials. We're millennials. So what's after us? Generation X, I think?
No, Generation X was before us. The new generation hasn't been named yet that I know of. We just got the millennial name.
Okay.
And millennials are from 1980 to 2000.
So their whole deal is like, everyone's got to agree with me in everything that I say. I don't want to hear your opinions because it hurts my feelings. That's what they're all about. And I'm just like, why don't you want to know what other people think and how they do things? I don't understand it.
Me too. Me and Margot actually had this really funny plan to have a political debate, but the whole rule of the debate is you're not allowed to get angry and you're not allowed to be mean. It's strictly a safe place. So we were gonna have like a group or a club.
Yeah.
We never ended up doing this, but it was still a really great idea we had when we were really super high at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sounds about right.
But I've always found it easy to discuss politics with my friend Margot because she's not aggressive in any way. She's very informative, and she's also very knowledgeable. I am unfortunately a little bit ignorant when it comes to politics, not in the way that I'm rude or anything, but in the way of that I don't always know all of the issues because I don't pay as much attention as I should.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm also the first person to tell you, I don't think I know enough about the subject to debate with you. Be like, oh, this is what I know.
Yeah.
That's it. Just, I didn't. When someone does an opposing argument, I go, no, I don't go, no, you're wrong. Just, I didn't know about that. Mm-hmm. Which is a very simple answer, because a lot of people, when they get caught in a situation where they're like, what did that person just say? That doesn't compute. I didn't know that. They're just like, you're wrong.
Yeah, like they just assume that you're wrong about anything, which you never really know. Like, all right, are you saying something I don't know about? Let me do my research and I'll get back to you on it, man, because I don't know nothing about that. That's what I like to tell people.
Exactly, and that's the biggest thing is you have to do your own research. One of the biggest things that that I can't say got me in trouble, but hurt me in the long run was I would always just believe whatever everyone told me. Like my dad would be like this political candidate sucks because of this, and this political candidate's awesome because of this, and I would be like, all right, cool. I'll just do whatever. I'll just go with whatever my dad says because he's my dad. He's my dad's super duper smart when it comes to like politics and shit like that. So like whatever he says, I usually just like, all right, I'll just do that. So for a long time, from up until the most recent election, I just did pretty much whatever my dad was gonna do. I would just be like, Dad, who are you voting for? And he'd be like, this person because of this reason. I'd be like, sweet, me too.
Cool, Dad. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. So like I never really did my own research. So anything that anyone told me, I would just be like, oh yeah, okay.
Sure.
And I would never do any of my own research. And that's like the biggest mistake you can do, and that makes you a naive human being.
I never got it. I always was like an independent person. I didn't give a fuck what anyone said. I'll take your opinion into consideration, but at the end of the day, my opinion is my opinion. Exactly. And I'm going to do what I want to do. But when it comes to politics, I know nothing about politics. I don't care to know anything about politics. Politics don't make any fucking sense to me. It just seems like everyone just wants to bitch and complain about something. That's what it seems like. And that's all politics has become. What's right, what's wrong, and how are you going to stop people from hurting my feelings? That's what it all comes down to now.
One of the biggest things that me and Mark used to talk about all the time is in the old elections, it would always be a Democrat and a Republican running against each other.
Yeah.
But whoever lost just became vice president. So there was always Republican and Democratic representation in the White House at all times. Margot knows this, but I forget when that stopped being a thing.
Yeah.
So now whatever party wins, they just rule. And it's so funny because there's an algorithm. It's a super noticeable algorithm. It's always 8 years Republican, 8 years Democrat, no matter what.
Really? Huh.
Do your research.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what each number's standing for. Like,
so even if I decided to vote for Hillary,
yeah.
So that does mean I voted for Trump. That doesn't mean that I'm happy he won, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't mean I back every decision he makes. That doesn't mean that I am so passionate about being a Trump supporter that I will tell you that Hillary is garbage. That's not where my political opinions lie. I chose Trump for certain reasons that I will not disclose. Because I don't want to start an argument over the internet with anybody. But that was just my decision. But that doesn't mean my decision was right. It doesn't mean my decision was wrong.
It's just a decision.
But I do stand by my decision.
That's the beauty of opinions.
That was a decision I made.
Yes.
And I feel like doesn't matter what decision you make, you have to stand by it.
You should. You should always defend your opinion and stuff and the things.
So even if I had voted for Hillary, I think Trump would have won. Because my belief is, it doesn't matter what we vote.
Okay.
My belief is, I still think it's important to vote because I want my voice to be heard. Whether or not my voice is being heard, that's to be determined.
Okay. I see what
I feel like it's completely out of our hands, and the people in the Electoral College / the Illuminati / any of the big any of the big wigs in the world. I believe that they make the decisions because they have the money, and money is power.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude.
So I really don't think that we make any difference in the vote. I think
it's just nice to pretend sometimes.
I think they like to pretend we're a democracy.
Okay. I can see what you're saying. I could get behind that idea in a sense. But at the end of the day, you never really know. Probably know.
I feel like life is just a string of conspiracy theories. You just have to choose what you believe.
That's what it is, man. Everyone's got their opinions.
Everyone's got their own opinions. I forget what the one guy's name is, but there's a bunch of memes of him. He's like the chubby guy. And pretty any conspiracy theory that comes along, he just agrees with.
Okay.
And he's just like a super intense dude, and he's got like a political talk show, and like he just says the most outrageous things. I don't know his name.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Turn the Frogs Gay. That guy?
Yeah.
Turn the frogs gay. I know you're talking about. I don't know his name either, but yeah, he's a dank meme.
Yes. But I find the clips that I see of him on the internet very entertaining.
Yeah, the couple that I have seen, yeah, they're pretty damn funny. I don't know.
He's like
what's
a
up with
middle-aged
the
white dude with
Yeah.
like the typical middle-aged white dude haircut. And he's kind of chubby.
guy. Rogan? Something? Fuck if I know. I don't know. If you know in the comments, let us know.
Yeah, if you know, please comment below. But yeah, I think politics are. I'm not gonna say stupid because they do, hold a certain standard in place in the society.
Sadly,
but
yeah.
I do think they are somewhat pointless and irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Not entirely, just somewhat.
I can see what you're saying. I never believed in politics whatsoever. For this election, I didn't vote at all because we got stuck between a rock and a hard place. When it came to the people that I voted
my
for,
honest answer is I feel like I chose what I felt to be the lesser of two evils.
I guess maybe, yeah. I can see what you're saying, but I also felt bad for my family because, being half beaner, I got family that were really upset that, he was like, oh, we gotta send everyone back to Mexico.
Which I don't agree with that either.
If they're here, they're here. Let them be. That's what I say.
Well, it's also very funny to me that everyone's like, well, just come here legally. Well, what they don't understand is if you do your research, which I did, it's actually incredibly hard to come here legally. They can ask questions that I don't even fucking know.
And you as already a citizen here in the United States, you think you would know the
I was
answer to
literally
these
just
questions.
born here. And as a matter of fact, I was born in Texas. That's where they make white people.
That's funny. Come on, let me through. Thank you. Oh my god.
Will you
I'm
stop
a
jumping
fucking
into the
idiot.
into the pit of blackness?
I can't help it. Next time on Sour Jocks, we're gonna figure this out.
Political panel.